Okay, so good morning, children. This is Priyanka, and we are going to start with a very interesting lesson. But before that, let's say or sing a poem with me. You can hear, and then we can start together. All right. So, see, what is this?
Aeroplane.
This is yes, this is an aeroplane. And you know what? The aeroplane has a bigger brother. Its name is rocket. So children, today we are going to sit on the rocket and go to the journey of learning. Okay, so see this song. First you will hear and then you'll sing with me. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay. See. Okay, children, see. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We are going to the moon. Yes. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We are going to the moon. If you want to take the trip, come and sit on my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We are going to the moon. And start. 3, 2, 1. Zoom. Okay. So this was the poem. Okay. Now, children, I will ask you this poem again. Okay. All right, children. So, Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation welcomes you to the online education. The topic for you will be English grammar. My name is Mrs. Priyanka Singh. All right. And the credits for us, expert teacher, my name, administrative officer, Mr. Kailash Arya, nodal officer, Mr. Sharad Kurare, nodal HM, Mrs. Mary Pushpam Paul, assistant nodal HM, Manpreet Kaur, and CNO, Mr. Ratilal Kushin Burganle. I'm thankful to all for giving this wonderful chance. Let's start with a thought. Can somebody read the thought for me, please?
The art and science of asking questions is the source of all knowledge.
Perfect. Lovely reading, my dear. So what they are saying, the art of asking questions, when you ask questions, you are on the way of learning something new. And asking question is an art. It is a talent and it is also a science because anybody can ask questions. But the question is whether you are asking the right questions. So children, today you are most welcome to ask as many questions you want. I'm all there to help you. So now children, this is a picture. Now, can you name? You have to just name what do you see in the pictures. All right. So,
Children's.
children's are there. Fine, very good. And
River, forest.
there is a river. You said children, river, forest. Good. And
Mountains.
mountains are there. Lovely, lovely. So all these things you have named, and it is absolutely correct, my dear. So, children, do you know all these naming things? What are they called? All these naming things are called. Yes, these are living things. There are some living things and there are some non-living things also. These are the abiotic things. So all these naming words, this boat, this river, this tree, mountain, sun, all the things in the world, children, do they have a name? Yes or no? Is there anybody in the world who doesn't have a name? And what is your name, my dear?
Aditya.
Yes, Aditya, you also have a name. I also have a name. So children, all these naming things are called as the noun. Yes, can you see this?
Yes,
These are
miss.
called as the noun. There are many parts of speech, but today we are going to learn about the nouns. So what can you read this? What is this?
Verb.
Yes, and what is a verb? Let me check. Do you know what is a verb?
Which is telling about action.
Yes, a verb is a word which tells you about some action. Okay, an action which can see and action which cannot see. And then there is an adjective. What it is?
Adjective.
Adjective. Okay, proper pronunciation, adjective. And what is an adjective? Except Aditya, anybody else would like to answer? Okay, let's go with this thing, Aditya only then. What is an adjective, children?
Miss, like, good, better, best.
Very good. So children, absolutely correct. And the adjective tells you the quality. It can be the quality of the noun or a pronoun. And then there is an adverb. An adverb, what does adverb do? It
Tell
qualifies
more
the verb. Yes, more about the
verb.
verb. That's why it is an add and verb. It adds something to the meaning of the verb. And then there is a,
Pronoun.
and what is a pronoun?
Like is.
No. Come on, come on. Acha, tell me who is a brother of the noun? You know, younger brother. That is how I tell my children. Remember, children, a pronoun is a younger brother of a noun. Why? Because pronoun is used in the place of a noun. For example, he, she, they, it, me. Okay. And then there is an interjection. What is the interjection? I really like this part of speech. Do you know what is the interjection?
No,
Come on,
miss.
try. Koi baat nahi. I'll tell you, no problem. See, interjection means sudden expression. For example, if you win the match, what you'll say? Hooray! Yes. And if it's a nice day, what you will say? Oh, wow, what a nice day. So interjections explain or are the words explaining the sudden feelings. And then there is, what is this?
Conjunction.
Conjunction. Okay. And what is the conjunction?
Which add one sentence by
Good,
the
good,
word of and.
yeah, good. Absolutely correct. So children, see, remember one thing. I always have shortcuts for things. Conjunction is like a bridge. It is like a bridge. And bridge, what does a bridge do? Connect one end to the other end. So that's the conjunction connects any sentence. A conjunction will connect.
Any sentence.
Yes, it can connect any sentence. Okay. See, next one, see preposition.
Yes, miss.
Preposition, it will tell you about the place. All right. It will tell about in, at, time, everything it will tell you. Now see, this is the definition of noun. You will see further also. Now see, what they're saying, noun names people like a girl or a boy. And then it can be places, lovely places like the Himalayas. Yes, it can be Himalayas or it can be Agra. Which places you like to visit? What is your favorite holiday place? Do you go on holidays? Yes. Have you gone for picnic?
Yes, miss.
Yes. So maybe you have gone to water park. So all these are called as places. And then there are animals. Yes. All types of animals. So, and then last one is things. All the non-living things. So what is a noun? A noun is a what? A noun is a pav bhaji. A noun is a pav bhaji of people, places, animals, and things. In short, noun is a naming word. Now let's see the correct definition of the nouns. Can somebody read this?
Yes, miss. Can I?
Please, please.
Nouns. Nouns are name of a person, place, object, things, and even feelings. In short, nouns are naming word.
Yes, good reading and fast reading. So noun are name of a person. Remember, whenever you think about a noun, always think that noun is the name. Simple. So if you think about a name, anything which has a name is a noun. Now this name can be name of a person, and it can be the name of a place, it can be name of an object, or it can be the name of things. And last one, even feelings. Yes, even feelings. I feel very happy today to meet you. So even the feelings can be called as the nouns. In short, noun are the naming words. Now keep this thing in your mind. What are nouns?
Naming word are name of a person, place,
Yes,
object, thing, and even feelings. In short, nouns are naming words.
absolutely. Now put a stamp in your mind. Whenever somebody asks you what is a noun, so immediately what you will say? Noun is a naming word.
Naming words.
Yes, noun is a naming word. If you know this, then you know everything. Now, children, today we are going to see also what are the various types of noun. So, what is the first one?
Common noun.
Common noun,
Proper noun.
proper noun. Okay, and this one?
Contract noun.
Concrete. No, wait. What is the pronunciation? What is this?
Concrete
Okay,
noun.
good. You will say concrete noun. What you will say? Say it again, children.
Concrete noun.
Good, lovely pronunciation here. Now, what about this?
Abstract noun.
Abstract noun. Fine, good. And what about this one?
Collective noun.
Good, nice. And this one?
Compound noun. Countable noun.
Good,
Uncountable noun. Uncountable noun.
good, my dear.
Single and plural noun.
Okay, lovely, fantastic. So, children, we are going to study all these types of noun. But before that, so do you know how many types of noun do you know? I will check. Let's see. And common noun. What is the common noun? Somebody read.
Yes, is a common name used for the person, place,
Okay.
thing.
Okay, wait. Aditya, wait. Aditya, wait. And there is one new girl. What's her name, my dear?
My name is Ruchi.
Ruchi, can you read this? See the pointer where it is? Start from here.
Yes, common noun is a common noun used for a person, place, or a thing. Example: this is a girl. This is a city. This is my toy.
Lovely. And you have made sentences also, Ruchi. Very good, Aditya and Ruchi. Very good excitement. Keep this excitement till the end of the lesson, okay? Now see, lovely what you have said. Now children, see, remember common noun. Noun we know is a naming word. Now in the noun, there is a common noun. Now common noun is a common name, okay? We don't know which person, but we know some person. Now, for example, we know that this is a girl, but do we know this girl is Ruchi or Swati or Meghna? We don't know. This is just a girl. So this is what? Common name. What is this?
Common name.
Yes, and then there is a city. Now, do we know which city? Are we talking about Mumbai city? Are we talking about London city? Do we know which city?
No,
We don't know. So that is why it is a common noun. And then there is a toy. They have given you picture, but if this picture was not there, then do you know which toy? Whether it's a bus, it's an aeroplane, what is that? We don't know. So that is why a common noun is a common name. So when I say next time common noun, what you will say?
Common name used for a person, place, or thing. For person, place, or a thing. Like
Okay,
this is
good.
called, this is.
Yes, this is a common name. Good. Now, common noun example again, see cat. This is a common noun example. For example, is it my cat? Is it your teacher's cat? Is it the principal's cat? Or is it some nagar sevak or shopkeeper's cat? We don't know. Cat can be so many because common noun are so many. Now, boy. Which boy? We don't know. House. There are so many houses. So are we talking about a house in Mumbai or we are talking about a house in Kashmir? We don't know. That is why it is a common noun. Which is this one?
Common noun.
This is flowers. So can you tell me, are we talking about rose flower or sunflower flower?
We don't
Or
know.
marigold?
know.
We don't know. And that is why it is a common noun. Yes. Can you tell me one more example of common noun? Come on, who will tell me? I'm waiting.
Teacher, can I tell? Can I?
Beta, bolo. Yes, please say.
Vegetable, fruit.
Very good. Vegetables, fruits, lovely. Ruchi? Yes, Ruchi, tell me.
My cousin got married there.
Your cousin got married. Okay, and what is a common noun there?
Cousin.
Good, very good. Lovely sentence forming. Ruchi, lovely. That's a nice job. Now we are going to the second part. Okay. The second part is what?
Proper noun. Proper noun.
Lovely, lovely. You know, children, do you know that common noun and proper noun, na, they live in the same house? And common noun and proper noun always fight. Why? See, because proper noun says that I am
Name.
proper. I'm a proper name. And common noun says I'm a common name. Proper noun says no, I'm a very proper name. So see, somebody read this, please.
Yes. Proper nouns name a special person, place.
Okay, one person. Okay, let's make a rule that one person is speaking now, the other will be quiet. Okay. So
Okay,
who is starting? One person.
Miss,
Yeah.
can I, Aditya?
Yes, Aditya.
Proper nouns name a special person, place, or thing. They begin with a capital letter.
Yes, Aditya, do you know that I am not very fast in reading? So can you read it slow for me, please?
Yes, Miss. Proper noun name a special person, place, or thing. They begin with a capital letter.
Lovely. Now, children, see, there is a shortcut here also. What they are saying, if you want to find out a proper noun, always remember that proper noun starts with a capital letter. So see, this is a girl. Her name is Dorothy. And this is a toy. And what is the name of this toy? Toto. So this is Dorothy and Toto. Okay, this chapter is also there in your textbook. Now, children, yes. So this Dorothy becomes a proper noun. This is a girl we know. But which girl? Dorothy.
Dorothy.
And this is a toy. And what is the name of this toy? Toto. Yes. Yes. So remember, children, common noun is a common name for person, people, place, or thing. And proper noun is a name of special person, place, or thing. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. Now, this is an example of proper noun. See, this is a cartoon character, Fred Flintstone. And this is a desert. Which is this desert?
Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert.
Yes, this is a Sahara Desert. Do you know any other desert in India?
Yes.
Yes, tell me which desert?
Rajasthan Desert.
Ah, very good children. You're very smart. So children, like this, Sahara Desert is the biggest desert. And this one, in Rajasthan also you have deserts, many deserts. So Sahara Desert, we are not talking about only about a desert, we are talking about the Sahara Desert. That's why Sahara Desert is a proper noun. Now this is a cartoon character again, Chip and Dale. His name is Dale. Okay, so this is a squirrel. So again, it is a squirrel, which is a common noun. But in common noun, it is very proper. And what is the name of the squirrel?
Dale.
Yes, and that is right. It's a proper noun. Okay, let's go to the other house. We have gone to the house of common noun and proper noun. Now we are going to other house. Now let's see who is there in this house. Oh, concrete nouns are there in this house. Okay, so what is a concrete noun? Somebody read it, please. Slowly, huh?
Can I read, Ruchi?
Ruchi, read.
Nouns, concrete noun. Nouns which you can taste, see, touch, hear, smell. Examples: cup, cake, ball, chair, keys.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, children, see, there is something called as concrete. Now, do you know your houses, your building, when they are making your houses or buildings, they use concrete. What is this concrete? Concrete is tough material which makes your house strong and which builds your house. So, concrete nouns, simply they are saying that which you can taste or touch or smell or hear. So, all these things can be your concrete nouns. An example what they have given, you can touch a cup, yes or no?
Yes.
Can you touch the cake?
Yes.
You can actually eat it also, yes?
Yes. Yes.
My favorite cake is chocolate cake. What about you?
Yes, teacher, my favorite cake is chocolate. My favorite cake is also chocolate cake.
Yeah, so one day we can meet and eat chocolates together, okay? See this next one. This is a ball. So ball, it can be big ball, small ball, but ball you can touch it. Yes or no? You can play with it. So this is again a concrete noun. Chinsi, if you want to identify whether the given noun is a concrete noun or not, what you can do is that you have to just see whether I can touch it or not. If you can touch it, then it's a concrete noun. Similarly, chair, you can see also, you can feel it also. Okay, so that is again a concrete noun. And then there are keys. So your mama locks the door. So the door has a key, the lock has keys. So all these things are the concrete noun. Let's go to the another slide. So these are the again examples. What are the examples, children?
Concrete noun.
Yes.
Baby, tree, flowers, water, computer, elephant.
Yes.
Baby.
So yes. So all these things you can see. Yes or no? Is there anything which you cannot see? In your real life, you can see this. If you go to the zoo, you can see the elephant.
One example of daily life.
Yes. Tell me.
I wash my hand with soap.
Yes. And what are the concrete nouns in that?
Soap.
Yes. You can, even the hands is a concrete noun if you come to it. It's a common noun also. Okay. It is a
Miss,
common noun also and concrete noun also. Yes, my dear.
can I also give an
Yes.
example of concrete
You're
noun?
most welcome. Most welcome, my dear. Tell me, concrete nouns.
I taste the
Example.
vegetables. I taste
Uh-huh.
the vegetables which is very tasty.
I tasted the vegetables which are very yummy and tasty. Yes. So what is the concrete noun in that?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. Very good. Nice, good. Anybody else would want to add the examples? You are most welcome. Okay, fine. Let's go to the next slide. If you want to answer, children, you're most welcome. I'm all ears for you. I want to listen to you. Now see, now the smaller brother of this concrete noun is abstract noun. So this is actually the very opposite of the concrete noun. Okay, read this, children.
Miss, can I?
Read. Yes, read.
Name of anything which can neither be seen nor be touched but can be felt is called abstract noun.
Yes. Now I am asking for explanation. Who will explain me this?
Teacher, can I explain?
Yes, I want to hear. Yes, come on, tell. Try.
Abstract noun is called. Miss, anything which is not can be touched and be seen. It is but can be felt is called the abstract noun.
Very good. Absolutely correct.
A noun, for example, godness or freedom, that refers to an idea or a general quality, not to a physical object.
Very good. It looks like you're reading from somewhere, but your speech is absolutely perfect to keep like that. Okay, I really like your speech. Now, children, see, I have now my turn. Your turn is over. Shall I take my turn, please?
Yes.
Now, see, children, what they're saying. Abstract noun. We can divide this into two parts. Abstract. How you say that? Abstract. Yes. Now, abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? It's a name of anything again. Remember, if it is a noun, then there will be a name. So it is saying that name of anything, which neither means you cannot see, you cannot touch, but you can feel, is called as a abstract noun. For example, childhood. Not children, child, but do you know childhood? For example, when I say in my childhood, I was very funny. Yes. In my childhood, how I was?
Funny. Very funny.
Yes. Yes, very funny.
I am
Yes.
fat.
You are fat. You are still a children only. Okay, but fine, good. So children see, but you cannot see my childhood, no? How I was, because childhood is a big time. You cannot see all that time. Now again, very good thing is friendship. Now, can you see somebody's friendship? You cannot see it, you can feel it, as in how close one person is. For example, a girl says, you are my best friend, you are my best friend. Yes, but in the next time she's not helping her best friend, she's helping somebody else. So this cannot be true friendship. Yes. So that's what you can feel it, you can feel it from your heart, from your mind, but you cannot see it friendship. Okay, now there is kingship. Kingship means the ruler. How is the particular ruler of a king? So is he ruling very nicely, or is he oppressing the people? Okay, troubling the people. That is the thing. Again, there is one nice example there. Love.
Love.
Now, for example, if I ask you how much your mother loves you, so what you will say?
Uncountable.
Good, good, good. Uncountable. You can say lot. You cannot see it, but you can definitely feel it. And then there is peace. What is peace?
Peace means
Yes. Is it a piece of a cake?
no means
No.
No.
Yes. Then what peace? What peace then?
means not noise.
It is no. That is silence. Peace is different. What is peace? Shall I tell you?
Means 100% like.
See, peace means, for example, war is there, or let's say two people are fighting. So somebody says, okay, peace, peace, peace. Peace means let's stop fighting and maintain good relations. Okay, peace means stopping fighting and maintaining good relation. And there is a lovely, lovely, lovely thing here. What is this? Idea. Now, for example, you say, teacher, I have an idea. Now, can I see your idea? I cannot see your idea. Yes or no? Can I touch your idea?
No.
Yes, I cannot touch your idea. I cannot see your idea. I can only listen to your idea when you speak. Yes. And if you say, teacher, I will not speak only, but I have an idea. So can I see your idea? Can I touch your idea? So that is why children.
No.
So all these are examples of the abstract noun.
Give one example of abstract noun.
Yes, definitely. I want the example of abstract noun. I'm waiting for it.
We have I was delighted at the news of her success.
What is abstract noun? Tell to everybody.
Success.
Yes, yes. What did you say? Say it again, my dear.
Yes, I was delighted at the news of her success.
Yes, 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 yes. Now, children, now in this one, now, Ruchi, there are two abstract nouns. Okay. So one is the success, and what is the other one in your sentence? Delighted. Okay. Can you see delighted? You cannot see delighted. You can only feel it. I cannot see, I cannot touch delighted. So that is why in your sentence, there are two abstract nouns, delighted and success. Yes, Adit.
Give an example.
Please give.
Very sweet.
Very sweet. Yeah. For example, if you say, teacher, I'm a very sweet person. So I cannot see how sweet you are. I cannot touch you. I cannot touch your sweetness. Yes. So I can only feel it because your voice is so cute. Maybe you are a very sweet person. Definitely. Okay. So now, children, we have done what we have done. First, we have done common noun. Second, we have done
proper noun.
they live in one house. Then we went to
Abstract noun.
yes. Yes. One thing, children, the pronunciation is concrete. What it is?
Concrete noun.
Concrete nouns. Okay. Next time you'll say that concrete and abstract noun. Let's go to the next house. In this house, he is living alone. This is a compound noun. Okay. What it is?
Compound noun.
Compound nouns. Yes. And can somebody read this? Please read. Who will read?
A compound noun is a single noun made up of two or more words.
Yes. Example?
C plus food is equal to seafood.
Yes. See, again, I'll say the same thing. A compound noun means when I join two types of noun, what I get is a compound noun. For example, sea plus food will give you a seafood. Okay, in seafood, you can have crab, you can have fish, there can be so many things. So this is the compound nouns. Let's go to the examples.
Can I give one example of compound
Yes, you are very smart, I know, but let's see this example also. Okay, compound noun. See, Read this.
House plus wife is equal to housewife. Plus
Yes. Yes. Wait a minute, my dear. See, housewife. Who is a housewife?
wife.
Yes, wife. But a housewife. What is a housewife? See,
Means
for example.
my
Yes.
mother.
Mother. Okay. Good. Good. Right answer. See, children. Housewife means, for
My mother
example,
is a
people.
housewife.
Yes, your mother is a housewife. My mother is also a housewife.
My
So now,
mother
children.
housewife do a work of a
Huh?
home.
Yes. 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 Yes.
My mother is
Absolutely correct.
housewife and she is doing the hold chores.
Okay, 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 good. That's nice. So again, I'll tell you the meaning of housewife again to so that the concept is clear. Now, see, children, there are various professions. There can be teacher, there can be engineers, there can be doctors. So those who are sitting at home, they are not just sitting; they are working for the whole day. Okay, it is not like they're working for 4 hours or 5 or 6 hours, but from the morning when they wake up till end, they are working. So whenever people ask you, what is your mother? What is the occupation of your mother? So what you'll say, my mother is a
Housewife.
housewife. She is doing the biggest work than doctor and then engineer because she is a housewife. She is taking care of me, my father, my brother. Okay, so
She
that's
takes
like
care of
housewife.
our house.
Yes, she takes care of your house, and in that house, people are living like you, your father, and everybody.
And she do all of the work of home. Our family.
Okay, family, fine. Yes. Now see this one. What is this?
Butter plus fly is equal to butterfly. Butterfly.
Yes. When I was small, I used to catch butterflies, and then later I realized that it is not good to kill the animals. It's such a small insect, so we should not catch it. We can kill that. So that's why we should not catch the butterfly. But see, butter plus fly has become the butterfly. And what is the last one?
Water plus melon. Watermelon.
Yes, watermelon. Do you like watermelons?
Yes,
It's very juicy. Yesterday only I ate watermelon. What did you eat yesterday?
yesterday I also ate apples.
Yeah, yesterday I ate apples. Okay, like that you can make different sentences. Can you give me the example, my dear?
Teacher, can I give one example?
Yes, say the example.
Rain plus bow, rainbow. Flower
Good,
plus pot, flower pot.
good, good, good. See the
Basket
example
plus
we have
ball.
got.
Miss, can I? Basket plus
Okay,
ball.
let's see.
Ball.
Now,
Miss,
children, there are different examples. First, you see this. Okay. Now, there are with space. There can be compound noun with spaces, without spaces, and with hyphens. What it is called? Hyphens. Okay. This is called as the hyphens. So, see, when you are saying the examples now, you also think whether it is with space, without space, or with hyphens. For example, ice plus cream becomes ice cream. Swimming plus pool
Pool
becomes swimming pool, and bus and
plus
stop
stop. Bus stop.
plus stop. Okay, like that. Living room with spaces. Who will read? Please read.
Living plus room. Living room. Class plus
Oh,
mate. Classmate. Green plus house. Greenhouse. Grass plus hopper. Grasshopper. Life plus
okay, okay. Wait, children. Please wait. One person, please.
Miss, can I?
Yes, please.
Mother plus in-law. Mother-in-law.
Wait, wait,
Dad
wait. Mother. Wait a minute. Mother plus in plus law. Mother-in-law. Okay. And this
okay.
one.
Dry plus cleaning. Dry cleaning. Self
Yes.
plus confidence. Confidence. Merry plus go plus round. Merry go round.
Yes. Do you know what is merry-go-round?
No. Yes. Yes,
Who will tell
teacher,
me?
I know.
Yes. What is merry-go-round?
Teacher in the garden.
It is round, round. That is why the name is merry-go-round. It rotates in circular. It is circular direction. It is like, for playing, we can find the merry-go-round. And there is one more word which I want to talk about. What is this? Self-confidence. What is self-confidence?
To confidence on ourselves.
Be confident on yourself. So you should not wait that others are telling you very good, very good. Every day you should tell that I have done a good job. Yes, and be self-confident. Be proud of yourself. That is self-confidence. The next part, we are going to the next house. Now, children, can you tell me how many types of noun or categories houses we have gone through? What
Five.
was the first
Five.
house? In first house, who was
Common
there?
noun. Common noun.
Common noun. Only
Noun.
common noun was there?
Proper noun. Proper noun. Complete noun. Absolute noun. Compound
Yes.
noun. Compound noun.
Good, good. You remember everything. Good. Now see, countable nouns. What is this countable noun? Read this.
Countable noun means that we count.
Yeah. Countable nouns are the name. Remember, this is a noun, that means name will be there. So countable nouns are the name given to the things you can count. For example, anything which can be counted in 1, 2, 3, 4 are called as a countable noun. For example, dog. Now, one dog, two dog, you can count now? Yes or no? That
Yes.
is a countable noun. And there are books. So in your school, how many subjects do you have? How many books you have? Notebook, can you tell me? Roughly, not properly, but roughly. How many books you are having?
6, yeah. 6. 5.
Yeah, you will be having, because there are 7 subjects, so there'll be approximately 7 books. You can count it. And yesterday somebody ate apples now. How many apples did you eat?
3.
3 apples. This is 3 apples. And how many apples did you eat?
Teacher, I eat only 1 apple. Yes, miss,
Good,
I
good,
also.
good, good. And you should eat apples every day. Apple will keep you healthy. Okay. See the examples now. Okay, then there is uncountable noun directly. Now please read this. What is uncountable?
Miss,
Yes,
uncountable nouns are the name given to the thing you can not count. Uncountable noun means that we
cannot count. Okay, one person at a time, please. Now, see, what is important is that you cannot count something which you cannot count in 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay. For example, this one. This is flour. Now, flour means your mother makes chapatis. So that chapati is made up of flour. So what does your mother do? So does she count 1 flour, 2 flour, or does she take according to the kg? 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg.
Teacher, milk also we did not count. Yes, miss, salt also.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Good thinking, children.
Also.
Good. Nice, nice, nice. So you're very smart, children. So see this water. Okay, water. So again, water we cannot count because this is a liquid. Now you cannot say 1 water, 2 water. If somebody asks you how much water is there, so I am asking how much or how many.
This is how 1 kg.
Not 1 kg. This is liter.
1 glass, 1 butter, 1 liter.
1 bucket, liter. Remember, all the liquids are measured in liters. Okay, and the solid parts are measured in kgs. And this is cereal like oats. It can be a cornflakes. It can be rice. So these are all your cereals. Okay, so all these things cannot be counted in 1, 2, 3, 4. That is why it is an uncountable noun.
Miss, like hair, salt.
Good, like hair. Lovely, lovely. And more
Milk.
example? Milk also.
Rice.
Yes.
Milk.
Rice also.
Juice.
Juice also. Yes, yes. So all these are examples.
Cream.
Cream also good. So I think so today you are going to check in the kitchen which are countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, let's go to the next slide, children. See, whatever examples you have given me example of rice. You have also given me example of flour we have done, sugar also you have done, salt also you have done, milk also you have done. Very good, you are very smart. What about the countable nouns?
Eggs, banana, olives, fries, burger, hot dog, apple, carrot,
and watermelon. Okay, okay, fine. So this are all the examples. Next slide. Children, this is a singular and the plural nouns. Say it after me, children. Singular and plural nouns.
Singular and plural noun.
And do you know, children, this plural noun is pronounced as plural. What it is called?
Plural.
Yes. So
Plural.
this is the correct pronunciation, but in India we say plural. So it's upon you what you want to say, but I say singular and plural nouns. Now what is a singular noun? Singular noun names one person, place, thing, or idea, like countable only. It will name one person, one place, one thing. What is the plural? Now in this house, this is a new house. In this one, singular and plural are living together, and singular and plural are always fighting. They are always the opposite. So what the plural is saying? A plural names more than one person, place, or thing, or idea. It is more than one. What is a singular? Only one. And plural? More
Yes.
than one. Okay, see the examples, then it will be clear. Now, for example, a box. This is a singular.
Boxes.
What is the plural? Boxes.
Boxes.
Yes. A boy will become
Boys. Boys.
boys. A brush.
Brushes.
Yes. A buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffaloes. Can you give me examples?
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes.
Pillows.
Yes. A pillow. Pillows. Correct.
Pillow.
And yes.
Deer.
Deer. Deers. Remember, children, in the plural now, in plural you have a S. What is there? S is there. Okay, so mostly see ES is there. Here also ES is there. Yahan pe you can see an S, and over here you can see the ES. So this was singular and plural. Let's go to the next one. See, now there are some nouns which have different plurals, not always S or ES. For example, child means single child. And what is the plural of child?
Children.
Yes, you have to keep this in your mind. Now men, M-A-N, man. The plural of man is men, M-E-N, man.
Man.
And tooth, what is the plural of tooth?
Teeth.
Yes. Foot becomes
Teeth.
feet. Woman becomes
Women.
women. Women. Not S, huh? See, this is a mistake which we do. There is no S in this. There is only women. Woman and women. Can you see the difference in pronunciation? Difference in pronunciation? Woman and women. Women. Okay. There is a mouse and the plural is
Mice.
Mice. Yeah. So this is the end of this, and we'll go to the next one. Next one is collective noun. What is a collective noun? It is a
Can be
group.
group of, like a bunch.
Yes, like a bunch, like bunch of grapes. You can see bananas, fish. So it can be a group of people, places, animals, or the things. Just remember that the collective noun. Yeah. Remember that. Yes, my dear.
An army of soldiers, an album of photographs,
Mhm.
a bench of judges.
So are you having, Ruchi, are you having 5th standard Navneet grammar book? Because these examples are from Navneet grammar book. Good. That means you are studying. So see, example over here, a band of musicians.
Band of
A
musicians.
school, yes, a group of fish, what it is called? School of fish. Musicians, what they are called? A band of musicians. And what about these bananas?
A bunch of bananas.
Yes. And cows, what is a group of cows called?
A herd of cows.
Yes. So this is useful for your scholarship children. Mostly collective nouns are asked for scholarship, and you can refer for this. So this is also your scholarship grammar topic. Fine. Now let's revise. We have learned all types of noun. Now we are going to revise the various types of noun. Okay. Now see, the first one is
Common noun. Common
it is
noun.
a common
Like
name. Yes. Give me the example.
she, he.
Yes. Proper noun. What is the example of proper noun?
Means name. Like Dorothy.
Yes, like Dorothy, like Toto, like your name, like my name. So all these are proper nouns, a specific name. Okay, specific name. And then there is concrete noun, something which you can
Means we can
touch.
feel, touch, smell. Yeah.
Hear. An abstract noun.
Things we can only see felt.
Yes, so be properly listen now, because I will ask now questions. and I will see who is the smartest kid. Okay, those who will give answer are very smart now. Now see this one, compound nouns. What are these compound nouns?
Compound nouns made by joining four words.
Mhm.
Plus 4, 3, 4.
Correct, good. Let's go to the next slide. See, countable nouns, things which can be counted.
be
For
counted.
example,
Example, fruits. Like
fruit.
earphone, pillow.
Yes, and you cannot count fruits, huh? That is not right example. Think about something as countable. It can be cup, it can be books. Okay, like that.
Teacher.
Uncountable nouns?
Milk,
Yes, my dear.
milk,
Mhm.
salt.
Yes, uncountable nouns. Correct. Milk, salt, all the liquids and solids there. Okay. Okay, children. Singular nouns. Singular nouns?
Only one person.
Yes,
Only one.
lovely.
It's
Remember,
okay.
it is a one person, and plural is a more than one person. More than one. Okay, more than one. It can be two, it can be three, it can be 100, but it is more than one. So, example of plural nouns can be what? Game, games. Boy, boys. All the S forms. And the last one is what? Collective nouns. What is a collective noun? It's a group of persons, place, or things. Yes, good, good, good. Let's go to the evaluation. I like this part when you have to answer. Okay, read the instruction, please.
Common and proper noun. A direction. Read each word. Is it a common or proper? Put an
Cross.
cross in the correct column.
Yes. So one example is done for you. You have to put a cross whether the given example is a common or a proper noun. For example, ball.
Paris in
Yes.
proper noun. Proper noun. Paris in
Paris
proper
is
noun.
a Paris is a proper noun. Okay, okay. That's a right answer. So I will put a cross over here. Okay.
And teacher, common noun.
Tree. What about tree? Okay, okay. Wait.
Noun.
Let's hold up. Take a deep breath. And now answer slowly. Okay. Don't be in a rush.
Tree common noun.
Tree is a common noun. What about Toyota? Toyota. Do you know what is Toyota?
Proper noun. Proper noun.
Yes. Toyota. What is Toyota? But tell me that.
Teacher, it is a name of cartoon.
Yes, it is the name of a cartoon. Yeah, it's the name of a car. Huh? Toyota cars are there. Okay, and cartoon also may be there. Book. What about book?
Common noun.
That's the right answer. We don't know whether it's an English book or geography book. It's a common name. What about Mr. Lee?
Proper noun.
Yeah, it's a proper noun. We know that we are talking about Mr. Lee. Okay, go to the next one. Now, read this, please.
Filling the blanks with correct collective nouns from in brackets.
Yes. So you have to see the brackets and answer. All right, children.
Class.
Yes.
A class of student. A class of students.
See, so this one will be a class of students. Okay.
Row.
So this one is class.
Row of chairs.
Yes, it is a row of chairs. It cannot be a bundle of chairs.
Yes.
So that is row. What about next one? A dash of players.
A team of players.
It cannot be library. Library is for books.
Yes.
And team is for players. What about the next one?
A dash of robbers.
Robbers. Okay. Robbers, you can also say. Robbers also you can say. So is it a band of robbers or is it a shower of robbers?
Shower.
No, you got this wrong.
Band
of robbers. You know, shower is for rain.
Okay. Yes, the shower is for arrows, rain.
Yes. Now see the next one. A dash of rain. See, it has come.
A shower of rain.
Yes, because this crew is there for ship. A crew of sailors, like that. Yes. So this is your answer evaluation question. Let's go to the next one. Underline the noun and state its type. Okay. So we are not going to go to everything, but you have to just identify the nouns first. For example, the kids went to the mountains. What is the noun here?
Kids.
There is one more noun.
Mountains. Mountain.
Yes, mountain. So can you tell me these are which nouns?
Common noun. Teacher, this is
Hmm?
common. No, teacher,
Yes,
mountain. Mountain is common noun and kids also common noun.
absolutely correct. See the next one. They stayed at a big cabin. Identify the nouns.
Cabin.
Yes. Yes, tell me.
Big. B.
Big, no, my dear.
Cabin. Cabin. Cabin
Yes.
and
See,
stay.
big is the adjective. Big. Wait a minute, my dear. Big is the adjective and stay is a verb. So your other parts of speech are not clear, huh? So this is a verb and this is the adjective. Big fan, big elephant. So that is an adjective. And cabin is what? Cabin is a common noun here. Okay. So now this can also be a common noun only. See the next one. The cabin had lots of games.
Cabin. Cabin. Game.
Cabin and games. The cabin can be common and this is also common. All examples of common. The boys built a fort using snow.
Teacher. Boys. Boys.
Correct? Yes, yes, yes,
Snow.
yes.
Snow.
So boys and snow, all these are common nouns again. Now snow, using snow, it can be a proper noun here because we know that which snow we are talking about. The snow which is right now. And boys is a common noun. Which boy we don't know.
Yes.
Okay. And also children, one more thing. What we have missed is that there can be plural nouns also. Boys.
Yes,
Yes
sure.
or no?
Yes.
Yes, so that is a plural noun. Okay. So boys over here, write down the plural. Okay.
Teacher,
And
game.
games will also become plural. Now see children, one noun can be different types of nouns also. Okay. It can be singular also. It can be proper also. It can be collective also. So it's upon you. How many you can think? What about girls? You tell me how many types of nouns can be this, girls?
Miss, common and plural.
Common and plural.
Plural.
Yes. Good.
Countable.
And again,
Countable
and,
noun.
and it is also countable. Very good. Good answer. Now you are thinking, my dear. Okay. Now see the snowman again like this. It is a common, proper and countable noun. Now see the next sixth one. They decorated it with scarf and hat. What is the noun here?
Curtain hat.
Scarf and hat. And what is this noun? First, it is a common noun, and second, it is
Proper.
this
No,
is a
miss.
singular. This is a singular
Miss,
noun.
countable. Yes, teacher.
And these are countable also. I can count one scarf, two scarf. So that is why it is a common noun.
You can also
Yes.
count hat.
Yes, that's what I said. So this is a common noun. It is a singular noun, and it is a countable noun. Got it, children?
Yes.
The next one. That night, their parents built a fire. Now, how many nouns are there in the sentence?
Teacher, night. Teacher,
First,
night.
night.
Noun.
Yes.
Night and fire.
Yes. See,
Teacher,
night.
parents is also common noun.
Yes, good. So all these things, children, first of all these things, parents are common. Fire is also common noun. And then that night is a proper noun because we are talking about that night. Okay, that is becomes a proper. Now, parents is also your plural noun, and this is your singular noun. This is also your concrete noun. Okay, see, fire you can see it, touch it, feel it. So that is why it is a countable noun also. Sorry, fire is uncountable and it is an abstract noun also. Okay. See, next one, the kids toasted. Kids is a what? Kids is a common noun and it is also a plural noun.
Kids is a plural. And
Plural.
common also.
Concrete also. So there can be different things. What you can do is that you have to find out any 3 types of noun, not more than 3. Okay.
Okay,
Then there is
miss.
marshmallows. Marshmallows. Tell me 3 types of noun for this. Marshmallows. Marshmallow is a type of, chocolate like that. You can eat it. Yes.
Countable,
Yes.
singular,
Correct. No, not singular. This is a plural. There is a S.
okay, miss.
So this is, first of all, it's a common noun.
Teacher, kids
No,
are noun, proper noun. And teacher,
Yes.
proper noun also.
Marshmallows is proper noun. And then it is also a countable noun. And also it is a plural noun. Okay, 3 types of noun done. Then the family watched a movie.
Family.
Yes,
Family.
and movie.
Movie.
Family is a common noun.
And movie is also a common noun.
Because we don't know which movie. Is it Bahubali movie? Is it a cartoon movie? We don't know. And it is also a singular. Both are singular. Yes or no?
Yes, miss.
And what? One more type you have to tell me.
Family can be countable.
Family can't be countable, correct? And it can also be collective noun.
Yes, teacher. It also counts.
Yes, it is also countable noun, correct. And then movie again is a countable noun here. Okay, got it. They ate popcorn and candy. What did they eat?
Popcorn is a common noun, and the candy is common noun because candy means popcorn.
There can be many candies.
Candy, they are proper noun.
Yes, this is a proper and this is a common. This
Teacher,
is
candy also is also collective noun and
candy,
a countable noun.
No, candy can be for a single chocolate. It's not a collective noun. Collective noun when you are saying chocolates, that is a collective noun. Candy is a particular type of chocolate which is also a proper noun.
Singular and countable.
Singular also.
Countable.
Correct.
And count.
CSC. Yes. And this one also, it's a proper noun, and then it is a singular noun, and it is also a countable noun. Later they read a book. A book. What is a book?
Book. Book is a common noun. Common noun. And teacher.
Singular.
Singular. Countable.
And countable. Very good. Last question. The trip was so much fun.
Trip. Teacher, trip. Fun.
And fun. Trip is a countable noun. And it is also a, children, abstract noun. And this one also. Fun is a uncountable noun, first of all. We cannot count fun, 1 fun, 2 fun. It is an abstract noun. We cannot also see this. And also, this is you can say that this is a singular noun. And fun, you can say abstract only. And it is a singular. It is not singular plural actually. So it is uncountable and abstract noun. Okay. And this is also a common noun. Got it, children?
Yes.
So see the next one.
Yes.
This is a homework for you. What you have to do in this?
Write the words in plural column. Pens in plural, pencils in plural.
Stop. No, don't do cheating. This is your homework. What is this? Homework. Very less homework is there. You can take screenshot of this, or afterwards also you can get this. You have to just divide this word, whether it will go in singular or it will go in the plural. Okay. So there are books, house, very easy words are there. You can do it very easily. You're very, very smart. Okay. See this. This is homework again. Where do they belong? You have to put them in the proper category. And what is the category?
Common, proper, collective.
Yes. For example, let's take one example only.
Bunch of. And
what is bundle of sticks? Where will bundle of sticks grow?
Collective.
Yeah, bundle of sticks will go in the collective noun. What about Mr. Rohan?
Mr. Rohan, proper noun.
Yes. So like this, children, you can do other examples.
Teacher, brand of soldier will come in collective.
हाँ. This is a homework, my dear. Okay, Ruchi.
A bunch of in collective nouns.
Okay, hold, take a deep breath. This is a homework. You have to do it at your home. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. So, and see, this is the last slide. I say thank you very, very much. Okay, because you have been a very good learner. You have answered so nicely, and I wish all the best for your future learning. Attend all the online classes, okay, and learn nicely. Okay, children. Thank you very much, children.
Thank you, Miss. Welcome, Miss. For